Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. This is Casey with Mosaic Mermaid Tarot. And today's pick a card is going to be focused around what your person secretly wishes they could say to you. I'm going to go in heavy on the messages because that's what I'm feeling. And we'll see what they might be hiding. So, pile one, we have this beautiful labradorite, rainbow labradorite moonstone. You gotta handle her just right, and she will. Here, she'll say hi. She's pretty. But yeah, that's pile one. Pile two, we have this beautiful flower agate sphere, orb, whatever, it's beautiful. I love it. It has this little tag on it that says made in Madagascar, so I don't know if that's significant. I'm sorry about my voice, guys. It appears I am starting to maybe get a little sick. um, I just love this. I'm sorry. Sorry. This is going to be the chokehold pile. Pile three, we're going to have this beautiful little crescent moon. This is obsidian. And I'm going to pick zodiac signs, but if that's not your jam, that's fine. You can go to the pinned comment for timestamps, and I will see you at your piles. Bye. Okay. Let's see. What zodiac signs? One, two, three. I think that was too many. Yeah. And okay. Let's see what we got. Pile one, we have Cancer, Gemini, Leo, oh, Capricorn. C, the letter C might be significant. We got Cancer and Capricorn. Pile two, we have Aquarius, Pisces, Libra, Aries. Pile three, we have Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo, and Scorpio. All right, guys. I will have a small meditation and then I will go into announcements. And so, if you're all set, then I will see you at your piles. Bye. All right, guys. So, the announcements are only that I love you guys so much. And I'm just sending you all so much love, warm soul hugs, and yeah, so let's get to it. Bye. Hey, pile one. You chose this labradorite, moonstone, rainbow labradorite moonstone. This is going to be a reading. She started to. Hold on, let me do this. See if this works. There she is. She's hard. She's just playing hard to get, guys. Look, she's so pretty. Okay, sorry. I love my babies. So we're gonna put that there. And if you are interested in zodiac signs, we have Cancer, Gemini, Leo, and Capricorn. So C might be significant. And your card, we have boundaries. Set your personal limits, multiple. Looks a lot like my nail. I love that. Sorry. Again, I apologize. I am starting to get a little under the weather. So, this card is beautiful, right? So what I feel like your person wish they could say, but I think you and your person are kind of in your own little bubble. And this bubble has inspired transformation, but just within the bubble. Nothing ever exceeds the bubble. There's a lot of boundaries. And you may be, this might be spirit saying you need to set some boundaries. um, I'm hearing boundaries. What are those? But yeah, there's a lot of transformation, and maybe it's just between your energies, but I think they could, if they could say it, they would say that they feel safe with you here, even if they can't say it. That's what they wish they could say. A very beautiful flower. So, yeah, they're like very, very much just don't know how to speak. They get choked up around you. I'm hearing chokehold from the sleep token. What's going on with Pollen's person? Open heart, receptive, empathy, and vulnerable. This feels like you, right? You're just always dangling your heart on your sleeve. You know, like you're always open. Like 7-Eleven. That one, which is funny because I was just uh, in a comment on the last video. Someone wrote well, it was Pink Spirit, but she wrote Snoop, and I said I read it as Shoop, and like salt and pepper. But yeah, I just heard that again. The part where she says, "He's got me open like 7-Eleven." Oh boy. But yeah, you're pretty much open 24/7, 365. This is you. You have the compassion, the empathy, the vulnerability, and they feel safe, but they still hmm, it's hard for them to open and be vulnerable because they're broken, shattered, destroyed, heartbroken. And that basically keeps him from saying too much of anything. I was feeling it. So, twin flames, mirroring, shared feelings, and reflection. And this is, I think you came along and you kind of broke them a little bit. And in a way that was for your person's highest good, right? Oh boy. I think you are getting a little you're you're like this close to just being pretty fed up with oh, look at that. Ecstasy, chasing thrills, excitement, good time. That's all you want to do, is to chase the thrill of how you feel when you're in this bubble with your person. They haven't, they're still too broken to, they've just, they don't even know what to say. Heart fog. Yeah. So they send you mixed signals, they block their emotions. They're really messed up on the inside. they've gone through some pretty heavy shit as far as the heart goes. And this is a very triggering, thing to mirror um, time, waiting cycles, moments. Feels like this has been a long time. I just heard a long time coming. Let's see what the tarot says. Wait, what the hell just happened? That was turned over. I just wish things were different. Take a deep breath and think about your person. Okay. Pile one, what's going on with their person? I feel the same way. Seek professional advice. That right there, the blue is that throat chakra color, which I'm loving all the blue coming out. But your person could be, actually seeking professional advice. They could be going through a spiritual awakening, because this is also a higher self card, spirit card. I also see it as a throat chakra card. And so they might be seeking professional advice, or just looking to spirit for guidance. They feel the same way. It's a Two of Cups. I mean, they feel this. They don't understand it, but they feel it. I miss you. Do you? I feel like that's you. I don't think you feel very seen at all. Even though you know that you have to be patient. Nobody likes to hear that, but you don't have to wait for this person. By all means, if you feel your intuition is guiding you to something else, you have to follow that. That way, if you start filling your own cup with the love that is not being reflected, you need to put that into yourself and try to heal whatever is broken within you as well. So you don't ever I mean, it definitely hurts to be so open and to be continuously just, it feels very messed up. You just want this happiness, and it's just cycle after cycle of you waiting. I'm hearing Time from Pink Floyd. Just want space. Yeah. And that might be exactly what your person needs in order to make it through the fog. Look, I want you to choose. Interesting, this is the same color. So there could be a choice that's not so black and white. Might be a gray area. It might be something that needs to be, like, there's a conversation that needs to be had. This is you, just open heart. Hmm. To the bottom. I just want you all the time. Yeah. That's that's definitely always there, isn't it, guys? The longing. I think that's what really drives us mad in the end, don't you think? So I just want to see. Yeah, you hurt me, but that's okay, I guess. There it is. I knew. I felt it. It was close. Um, I would do anything for you. Again, with the spirit message, the higher self. Like, they understand in their, their spirit understands. I think spirit might be kicking them around a little bit right now, with some signs and synchronicities. At 1098, 10 again over here was just that cycle energy, which we also see here. But 8 is also strength, and it's also justice in some of the tarots. And I feel like your person, I feel like this is actually you. Kind of almost 9 of Swords. Because it's like you would do anything for your person. You do just want them all the time. But you're not, you being the way that you are, open, and you're spending so much energy on this person. And if you were thinking logically and practically like your person, you would, like, why put yourself through that anxiety, sleepless nights, the back and forth, just instead of, when someone shows you who they are, let them, that kind of energy. So you are fully aware that you are a cause of your own suffering. Um, so it's kind of your fault a little bit. And you understand that, but it's just so hard to let go, right? So, but you can't do the work for them. You can't heal them. You can only love them. Yeah. So we have 18 and 19, which is the moon and the sun, which is divine counterparts. So it's gonna be a curse and a blessing kind of thing, you know? Oh, okay. So, but this right here, you guys are gonna burn each other up when you, when you finally, if you finally, you're gonna burn each other up. That is absolutely what is going to happen. Let's get some messages. What do we want to see? I'm gonna get some White Rose guidance. This is volumes 1 and 2. Pile Pile 1. Okay. That's what we like to see. Oh, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. We can't do all that. We're going to take the ones that are not turned over. Those came out earlier. And we'll give it one more go. Try not to get the whole deck this time. Okay. Okay, that's good. That's good. Told you I was going heavy on the messages. Look at that. Heartbreaking. Heartbroken. It's heartbreaking we can't have more than we do now. So I'm going to just put that there. And I'm going to collect these. Make this a little more. My OCD is really kicking up. Your person might be a little neurospicy as well. Let's get all these in here. I just started hearing time is on my side. Yes, it is. It's heartbreaking we can't have more than we do now. I wasn't looking for this. I don't know how to deal with this. And that's exactly, I mean, it's hard. They don't know what to do. They don't know how to act. They have never felt like this before. I want to travel the world with you. That is a twin flame card. The red. I miss you more than you know. Yeah, they do. Am I good enough for you? Is this part of the things that they have to? And you might also need to check on yourself for those insecurities. Why I, I, why it might be significant, but why it um, it feels the way it feels when you don't get that reassurance from your person. It's heartbreaking. I can never say it, but I love you. I do love you. And intuitively, you feel that, and that is very heartbreaking. Is that something you're willing to continue to wait on if it should ever happen? Your face haunts me day and night. Yeah. You're the last thing they think of before they go to sleep, and the first thing you think of in the morning. Burning with passion for you. There's that twin flame energy again. I'm electrified by you. I miss your sunshine in my life so much. So maybe you have pulled away your energy. Look at all these twin flame cards. Oh my goodness, I think you might have gotten every twin flame card in the frickin' deck. I miss your sunshine in my life so much. I am bleeding, but you can't see my blood. I know that the fire that burns in you is the same that burns in me. I am not ready for commitment with anyone. I saw myself in you the first second I laid eyes on you. It's that mirror. Oh, goodness. Goosebumps. Okay, so we're going to get you some spicy giggle messages. This is a deck that I've made for my Spicy Pisces members that they get some spicy giggle content that I can't, that I have to post, behind that paywall. So if you're interested in looking, checking that out, it's pretty fun in there. Anyway, your person likes to deflect with humor. What's going on here? I look at you, and my body reacts in a way it never has before. Even in the throes of passion, I can't resist your call. You're not just a temptation, you're an addiction I never want to recover from. Mhm. They're hooked on you. And if they were to say anything about it, they would lose control of themselves. They would feel like they weren't in control anymore. And what might be you just being a bleeding heart, it's like they are bleeding too. You just can't see it. There's always a giver and there's always a taker, in the sense that that's, I mean, you both mirror each other and you trigger your deepest wounds and into healing. And if you don't heal that, then, it becomes but some of us we can love and some of us don't know how. I think we deserve a soft epilogue, my love. We are good people and we've suffered enough. If I could give you one thing in life, I would give you the ability to see yourself through my eyes. Only then will you realize how incredibly special you are to me. And there's that humor. I can still taste you. When is round two? Let's see what's on the bottom. Let's play truth. Tell me a fantasy you've never shared. Dare. Send me a spicy confession. I want to get to know that side of you a whole lot better. A whole lot better. I'm going to pick some song cards and then I'm going to go into charms and initials. So, descending sleep token. So there might be messages in these lyrics for you, or if you want to listen to the song. But let's see. Oh gosh, this song. This is exactly how this feels. She says, "Let me in your room. I've seen the rest of you." A few pictures from your past. Why you painted those walls black. It's kind of escaping me right now because if I really think about it and start to think of it, I will start crying. So it's she's basically saying, I've seen the rest of you. Let me in your room. Trust me enough to speak to me and let me into your world. It's yeah, I can't. Let's get the other part of the deck here. Pile one. Okay, both of them. Take aim. Sleep token. Oh, Gethsemane. I can't. I don't know if I'm saying it right. I'm gonna say it's Gethsemane. my sleep token. I was just listening to this before I did this reading. Yeah, so definitely check those out. And apocalyptic, this is what I was saying before, like when you guys, if you guys finally make it to this point where there is a union, it's going to burn y'all up. But this song, Apocalyptic by Hailstorm, please check that out. Even if it's just for fun. um, yeah, that's a good one. So let's get physical. Physical. Yeah, that's what I heard. So we have Venus, right? Is that Venus? Yeah. We have Aquarius. And we have second house. Okay, so I'm going to get. Pile one. Oops, sorry. Okay. All right, so numbers first. 1, 8, 18. That's that moon energy. We have another 8 and another 1. My goodness. 7, 1. Okay, 0 and 4. We have V, N, X, G, T, L, V, R, E, Q, Y, Q. Lots of questions. K, T, Katie, K, our Krispy Kreme, H, R, Human Resources, N, V, Nevada, whatever. I have a friend, my best friend gets on me. So I say it wrong, so I never say it. I don't know if I say it right or not. Another R, C, RC Cola, Z. Okay, that is good on. Oh, and a P. So we have very wise owl here. You're at least getting wiser throughout this connection. We have little lobster charm. Makes me think of Maine, which makes me think of Stephen King. I don't know. That's where my brain goes. Okay, we're just gonna say this says find joy in the journey. We have Swiss Army knife. It's so cute. We have a dragonfly, blue star, and a unicorn. And this is so cute. I'll just see if I can even pick it up with these things. Oh, come on. Okay. It's a tiny little spatula. Um, there's an abacus. If you know what that is, I'm sorry. We have a little fairy. Magical. Okay. And that's all of them. And that's going to be your reading, pile one. Thank you so much for being here. I'm sending you guys so much love, warm soul hugs, and don't forget to comment down below. If you're still here, leave me an owl emoji or a lobster or a fairy. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hey, pile two. If you chose this beautiful flower agate sphere, made in Madagascar, if that is significant. This is going to be a reading. All right, so if you missed it, we do have zodiac signs: Aquarius, Pisces, Libra, and Aries. Your card: Tolerance. Seek peaceful coexistence. It's a beautiful card. So we have moon energy and this lotus flower, which is all about finding your way through the darkness and the mud and the muck and the dark night of the soul and pushing your way up through everything that keeps you buried, to finally just become so open and beautiful. Something so beautiful coming from the, the place you would never really guess, that this beautiful flower came from underneath all that crap. So I think your person, what they wish they could come clean about here is, I think, for me it's kind of a spiritual awakening. But also, there's all these anxieties, fears, nightmares, dreams. They want things to be peaceful between the two of you. They're still too afraid to open up, but they are getting there. And I think they understand at this point. I think the both of you are just wanting peace. Let's see. Okay. Let's see what the oracle has to say. Spirit, what's going on with pile 2? Okay. Yeah. Ghosting, disappearing, invisible. So this is exactly what's going on here. It's almost like, reminds me of the Eight of Cups. They're all in their emotions, and anxieties and fears. So they are still very much running, trying to just disappear into the background. And I think you are tolerating it. And you yourself feel invisible. Rejection. Abandoned, dismissed, irrational fear. And so I think this is you. I think you've probably been dismissed quite a bit. Because your person, they were going through this dark night of the soul. There still might be, they still might be, but they see things in very much a black and white until you brought color. You're tired of not feeling seen. You're tired of tolerating the irrational fears that your person has. You have your own abandonment wounds. And I'm also seeing, sun and moon, So it's that yin and yang, that divine feminine, divine feminine, divine masculine. Let's see what else comes out. Thinking, missing you, craving, and desiring. Even though you don't see this, I think you have been a catalyst for some major spiritual lessons. I think maybe even for the both of you, dealing with your abandonment issues and them trying to deal with their avoidant issues. But still, there's all this desire, craving, thinking all the time. And I feel like you cry. And they might cry as well. The difference is you wear your heart in your eyes, and they retreat to the shadows. Oh my goodness. Withdrawn. Yeah, retreat to the shadows. Just saying that. And again, looking at the sunset. Your person might really love to watch the sunset. But they are in this single lonely, solitary energy. And although they might be going through some spiritual lessons, some karma, it's not everybody heals at the same pace. Not everybody chooses to overcome these irrational fears. So they just stay withdrawn, bluff, pretending, mask, exaggeration, and that's what they're doing um, when it comes to you, because they don't say any of this to you, right? You've been rejected, it seems, over and over. And that's their biggest fear. Their biggest fear is you rejecting them, so they do it first. And again, that's something they have to heal from within. They could still be very much in their ego, having to wear a mask, pretending, disappearing into the background. All the while, they are lonely. But they do not want to give up this autonomy, this being this I can do it all by myself. I have to the point where they really get in their head. They have trouble sleeping and they just want peace. But with you, there is no peace. It doesn't matter what you say or don't say. They still are craving and desiring and missing you and unable to actually tell you that. They really wish they could come clean about these feelings. But that's the hardest thing in the world for them to do. Because they'd have to take off that mask. And once they do, they can't go back. Let's see what. Yeah, look at this. So it's the next card. Avoiding, blocking, pushing away. So also reminds me of the Eight of Cups. They are avoiding this situation until who knows. Look at that. Look at that underneath. I just keep, I'm nosy. Arrogance, ego, stubborn. Perspective, better off, happiness, clear headspace. This is what they need before they can come out of this hermit mode. When they hit a breaking point, and it could be soon, when they hit their limit, when they're overwhelmed beyond belief with desire and love and wanting to see this whole thing from a new perspective, and that they could be happy, they could be better off, but they have to clear their heads. So, releasing, letting go, moving on, walking away. Again, walking away is that eight of cups energy. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just take these up here because I will keep going, and then we will be here all night. I mean, oh boy. Okay, so let's see what the tarot says. Pile two, what's going on with pile two's person? What do they wish they could say? What are they hiding? What do they need to come clean with? What is it? You're so very special. Number 21. That's the World card. So, you know, you are end game, even though you have no idea. They want you to be end game. They don't know if you're still going to be there. Hell, they don't even know if they're going to be able to confront their own demons in order to meet you here. This reminds me, I have to say it every time because, and I need to repost it. I'm forever posting things. If you ever need to find anything, you just go to my community feed. But there's a song. Well, it's by Creep, or it's Creep by Radiohead, but the gentleman Frank, he's an older man that does acoustic. He's very popular on YouTube. He does this version that it really embodies how I feel when I see this card. And that's how you feel. This rejection, being dismissed, being in the dark, not being able to see your person. You can't see their face in any of these pictures, just their back running away. But yet you keep trying, you keep tolerating, because all you can see is your love for this person. And so you hold back because you want to keep the peace, even though you might want to check on your person every day. But they never wouldn't say they never, but a crumb here and there is really, really dismissive of your feelings, especially when you're being so open and authentic and honest. So none of this is your fault. Although you might sit and feel insecure and wonder what you did wrong and wonder what's wrong with you. And there's nothing wrong with you, pile two. Don't ever change the way that you love and put light into this world because somebody else is too afraid. It's not even too afraid to see it. They see it. They see your light. They have these feelings. But they stay invisible. And that is not on you. It is up to you to discern whether or not you want to hold space for this person. And no matter what you choose to do, as long as you're following your heart, it's never wrong. It's never wrong to, feelings are feelings, they're going to happen. And you can feel one way today and another way a month from now. You can change your mind. This is what I feel is so hard because there's no communication. But what's holding back? It's irrational fear, which, believe me, I understand irrational fears. So you never really know what someone's going through. You should always lead with compassion and grace. And if your person needs to disappear, to be by themselves, let them. Mirror that energy back into yourself. Because you have to love from within. You have to work on what it is that keeps you feeling like you need that reassurance. Because you don't. Because you are worthy and beautiful. And you have to believe that, even if they can't believe it for themselves. Because you are so very special. And they know that. But two, right, is the high priestess. That's Pisces energy. One is the magician, manifesting these hidden, that they're hiding all these feelings, this love for you. And it's not like they can't say it. They can say, I love you. Just not to you, right? So let's see what else. And in the mirror, this would be 12. That's more Pisces energy with the change in perspective that we were seeing here. But again, just ego, pride, escaping, avoiding until there's a breaking point. And then what happens? They have to make a choice to release whatever it is that keeps them, because they need to focus on self-growth and nourish this connection. But they get stuck in their sorrow, their loss, their grief, their depression. And then they distance, they block you, they separate, they give nothing. Yeah, I mean, it's really just emotional storm. They just, it's not that they don't feel their emotions, they do pack them away. And that makes it worse. You know, you wish they wouldn't do that, but you can't control someone's, you know, they have to figure out their own spiritual lessons. So yeah, I'm sorry. They are very sorry for making you feel this way, but it doesn't change how they're showing up. And that's what you got to look at, pile two. What else can you be out there experiencing instead of this constant? Now I'm hearing constant craving. Katie Lang. Look, I still don't have all the answers, and that's okay. Again, two is that high priestess energy where it's secrets. And it might not be malicious, but they don't want to talk about anything. Instead, they're likely just to exaggerate at how much time they don't have to 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 spend on you. But this is why. I'm hearing I'm not an angel from Hailstorm. She says, I'm hurting you and it's hurting me. I don't have wings, so flying with me won't be easy. Because I'm not an angel. I wasn't always this way. I used to be the one with the halo, but that disappeared. I had my first taste, fell from grace, left me in this place. But I'm starting to think maybe you like it. Not to tear you down, make you bleed eternally. Can't help myself from hurting you, and it's hurting me. I have so much desire for you. Look, there's your 12 again. There's your mirrored numbers. And this is, look at desire, desiring. And this is for me the Ace of Wands. That's the wand and the dick stick, as Charlotte from Happy Twins would call it. And if you've never heard me say it, then you have now, and I always have to explain it in case there's new people. But yeah, that's how I learned what it was. But, so they want to manifest a passionate new beginning. They have a new perspective of the situation. They understand how special you are. And these are all things that you intuitively feel. But what you don't hear, I mean, you shouldn't have to read between every line and guess. Because what does that do? That just leaves you with no reassurance and something you might feel is true, but you can't be positive. And then you just spiral from there. Your person isn't the only one with emotional baggage. Oh boy, let's get one more. I'm open to compromise. Look at that. Seeking peaceful existence, compromising. So these twos keep coming up. And two is a number of partnership. It's it's a it's a decision. And I think at some point they might actually be ready to compromise, or maybe it's you that wants to compromise. I think you yourself just want to communicate like an adult. Even though I feel like you both have very, like both of your inner children are very much alike. Same. I mean, I think you both carry trauma from a young age. I think you both have these irrational fears, but you are way ahead of the game. And that's what it's starting to feel like. It feels like a game. And I just heard Backstreet Boys. Quit playing games with my heart. um, but yeah, you want there to be something to just communicate. Instead of just continuously running away. Hearing Pink Floyd The Wall, there's a song called Don't Leave Me Now. It's kind of strange but the words are the same. Don't leave me now. Why are you running away? I worry about us a lot, and that is a huge part of this because your person is like you, someone who stays in their head and worries about everything. But even that can be shared. But they're not used to letting anyone in their head. There's someone else. Yeah, the person in their head For a few of you, it could actually be another person. I'm not going to deny that. It could be an ex, it could be family, it could be a job, it could just be themselves in their own head. We've got 7 and 3, which is 10, and that's just that cycling. Definitely. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and get some messages. I feel, what's that? Yeah, they need more time. This is a big message here. They just can't bring it to you. Okay. I'm going to get some hidden truth messages. Let's see what's going on. Person, file 2. I know you don't feel the same. So, this is what your person gets in their head about and worries. It's not the only thing they worry about, but this is that rejection energy, that irrational fear of rejection. Like, at some point, you're going to see the mask come off. Like, you don't already see right through the fucking mask. Sorry. Feels like you are at your tolerance level has depleted at this moment in time. Well, yeah, no shit. You want them too. That's the same. I'm hearing, I want you, she's so heavy. But the Hailstorm version, it's very good. I want you so bad, it's driving me mad. I am becoming a better person. So this is another nod to the fact that they are going through a spiritual awakening. And we all know that if you know, it's not a fun thing, right? But you make them want to be a better person because of your light. Yeah. My life is not as together as it seems. And, I think that's part of the mask that they wear. I wonder if you are happy without me. No, you're not. Obviously. But for whatever reason, this person does not think that you truly feel the way you do because of how they see themselves. But wants to get a little bit jealous of the fact that you might have other people around you. What is it with, is Backstreet Boys significant? Because I want you. Is that Backstreet Boys or NSYNC? I don't remember. I want you back. That's all I'm hearing. think it might be in sync. But they want you. They want you a lot. I don't want to let you go. Don't want to let you go. I don't know what you want. You don't know what you want because you won't communicate. There's all these questions and no communication. Your intellect arouses me. So even more, yeah, they are aroused. They desire you. They want you. I hide my feelings. I just heard no shit, Sherlock. And then dig deeper, Watson. So here we go. We're just going to dig a little deeper. You know what? I want to start over. So there's a lot of not knowing. I don't know. I don't know. I don't. And I want. Just listen to yourself is what you want to scream at them. You know? But you're just tolerating their silence. And sometimes you really just got to scream. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do here. I'm going to keep these up here. We're going to go into divine love messages. I told you there was going to be, you are the song of my heart. So there's definitely a musical connection here. I'm just going to go for it and get... I desire you deeply and eternally. Okay. And one more go. One more pass. Oh. Okay. Okay, so let's get this one. This one on the bottom. I tried to stop these feelings, but now you are burning hotter and brighter than ever within me. Exactly. And I can't fight this feeling anymore. Look, feelings. Hide my feelings. I tried to stop these feelings. How I wish I could hold you tonight. Love isn't always on time. Please be patient with me. Well, maybe you would be patient with you if you knew what the hell was going on, you know? Okay, sorry. I desire you deeply and eternally. There's that desire. Oh, man. I don't know if you can hear that, but I'm sorry. Oh, boy, that was... So, yeah, you might be sick. Like, sick to your stomach over this shit. Because that was my cat. Just being sick in the background. I want to give you the world. I want. I know that you know I'm hiding deep feelings. it's just laughable, isn't it, pile two? I know that you know I'm hiding deep feelings for you, and now I feel stuck. I almost said sick, but we were probably that too. That is, I know who you are to me. Then tell you. I am drawn to your deep intelligence and wisdom. Your intellect arouses me. Look at how they had a lot they wanted to come clean with, guys. My love for you is without bound. I can't face you right now. The intensity between us scares me. And there's that irrational fear. Because they've never felt like this before. So they just really don't know how to handle it. Forgive me, I have never felt this way before. I swear I did not see that. Oh my goodness. I do not know how to act. They really don't. So this is a nod to Enjoy the Silence from Depeche Mode. All I ever wanted and needed is here in my arms. Now, funny enough, I used to sing that song wrong, and I still sing it wrong. Because all I've ever wanted and needed is him, right? That's what I would always sing. But it's here. So that might be significant. The song of their heart. And with that, I told you it was going to be a lot of messages. This is my spicy giggle deck so that we can have this finish up in a giggly way. But yeah, I made this for my spicy uploads on the members in the members section. So if you are interested in that, you can find information on that down below, pretty much anywhere. If you want to delve into this any further and you want a private reading, you can find my email down below as well. Pile two, what would they say? I have a feeling some spicy shit is gonna come out of here. Oh my goodness. What do you wish that you could say? I've got a surprise idea that just might blow your mind. Feeling adventurous? Every time my phone buzzes, I hope it's you. You are my favorite notification. My love language is showing you the parts of me that ache and trusting you not to dig your fingers in. Hell? You hear that dog barking? Alexa, what time is it?
It's 2:42 a.m.
Yeah, there's a dog that's barking outside. I don't know if that is significant or if that's at least pulled me out of my I was about to start crying, you guys. Oh my goodness. If I had to choose between loving you and breathing, I would use my last breath to tell you how much I love you. Of course, the ones that are going to make me cry comes in your presence. I find the pleasure in poetry I never knew my soul could speak. Pure magic written in the air between us. Let's get one more. Okay. No, that is way too many, but I'll take the one that showed itself. You must be magic because every time I look at you, everyone and everything just disappears. On the bottom, You are my muse. Because of you, I will paint my best painting, write my best novel, and recite my best poetry. You are divine. Oh gosh, guys. All right, so let's get into charms. And actually, you know what? Before that, I'm going to do your song cards. So let's get half of the song card back. Pile two. This I call this my twin pain deck. It's everything from empowering to heartbreaking. Oh wow. Are you shitting me? That song came through, guys. You definitely have to go listen to that or read the lyrics. White Dress by Hailstorm. I'm not the one in the white dress. I'm not your fairy tale princess. Buzz. I can't sleep. I can't eat. Without you touching me. It's a drug. It's a buzz, buzz, buzz. Hate it when you see me cry. Hailstorm. Okay, and then there's another half of the deck. So let's see what we get. Pile two. Oop! I got him. I got him. Jaws, Sleep Token. I listened to this. This is the last song I listened to before I started this reading. Damn. Go check that song out. And yeah. In your room, this came out in pile one. And so you might have some messages there. She's saying, let me in your room. I've seen the rest of you. Basically, you see your person, but you want to know them on the inside. So, takes my life, Hailstorm. Now, this is not what this said about unaliving or anything like that. This is a song that she wrote when she was 19. And it's an amazing song. It's kind of like bluesy and rocky and just like it's just all over the place, but she sings it with all her heart and she's got some pipes, guys. So I would definitely check that out. It's remember I said sometimes you just need to scream. Get on get on this hailstorm train and sing them at the top of your lungs because I'm telling you it releases. It's almost like what is it called? Primal scream therapy. You just, sing her at the top of your lungs, and it really does get a lot of that energy, that frustration, that, whatever you're going through, you'll come out the other end feeling much, much better. So let me know if you try that. I do it all the time. Okay, so, first, we do. All right, so we have Saturn, which is appropriate. House 10, and Sagittarius. Oh no! Well, I will probably never be able to find that. So we're just going to do without it. Okay, so let's start with numbers. We have 4, 4. We have 6, 6, 6, or 6, 9, or 999, whichever resonates. We have an 8. We have R. We have either W or M. We have I, G, J, Z, E, F, P, another P, another R, Q, L, G, F, another F. I just heard for fuck's sake. We've got T, X, Texas, H. Um, let's see. We have this says, "You are always in my heart." We have a little dolphin. So that's that soulmate energy. We have Eiffel Tower with 2 stars. So Paris, France might be significant, or something about that. We have a tree of life symbol. Might need to be grounded, get grounded. We have this little parrot charm, which kind of reminds me of gossip. Um, just repeating bullshit, and just, over and over. Oh, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. So we have this open heart here. We have a rose by any other name would smell as sweet. We have a key to their heart, key to your heart. We have a fairy on a moon. We have a dove. We have another fairy. Aww. We have a pentacle, so earth energy. We have we have a swan. It's more soulmate energy. It could be a swan, or it could be a peacock. Take it as it resonates. Just like this bird could be a dove, or it could be pretty much any other bird, maybe. Shit, it even looks like a flying fish to me from here. I'm starting to lose my eyes, guys. It does kind of look like a flying fish to me. So that is going to be your reading. If you would like to take a screenshot, that's going to be it, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I'm sending you so much love, warm soul hugs. If you are still here, leave me a rose emoji, or do we have a parrot emoji? I'm not sure. You can leave a fairy emoji, or how about even a peacock emoji, if that's what you see there. All right, guys, thank you so much for being here, and I'm sending you so much love, warm soul hugs, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye. Hey, pile three. All right, if you pick this obsidian crescent moon, this is going to be your reading. If you missed it and are interested, we have for zodiac signs Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo, and Scorpio. And your card, values. What makes up your beauty? It's so beautiful. I love this card. So basically, what I'm getting a lot of moon energy, right? So there's a lot of fears, irrational fears, maybe even nightmares. I think it's just there's all these roots, and they're all tangled up down here. And with the values, it just makes me feel that Hierophant energy of self-limiting beliefs and different, you know, different values, religious factors, things like that. But I think one of the things your person wishes they could come clean about is they think that you and your values and who you are as a person is beautiful. And they dream of you. And they dream of being like you. You inspire them. Let's see what we get with this oracle deck. So, saw commitment on the bottom. Oops, hold on. All right, little movie magic there. So that I can reattach that nail that just fucking fell off. It popped right off, and I was like, oh shit. So things might be popping off in this pile, pile three. But I have a feeling, pile three, you're used to this. You're used to things popping off. So, oof. All right. Take a deep breath. Think about your person. Think about what kind of signs or synchronicities that would be confirmation for you. Any symbols. Intimacy, bonding, sensual, confiding. Okay, well, that's that's a good start. I don't know. Let's keep going before I say anything else. Possibilities, free spirited, free spirited. That's right, but it didn't sound right, right? Free spirited, adventure and risks. There's a possibility. Licky lie. Song just came in my head, but oh wow, okay, wow. This is this the same couple? Looks like the same guy. Maybe I don't know. They long hair might be significant. Soulmates, deep love, unity, connection. Oh, trapped, stuck, tied down, captive, distracted, sidetracked, change and delays. On the bottom, only you can make all this world seem bright. Yeah. Only you. All right, so let's go ahead and so now I feel like this Hierophant energy I was feeling is definitely with this, right? It's distracted. I'm hearing distraction from sleep token. But these two cards right here is your person feeling stuck, right? They are kind of drowning in their own emotions. Um which believe me they don't do, right? So they might be trapped by these emotions. They might have delays in all of this simply because they can't change the way that they deal with said emotions. I think that's one of the things that is beautiful about you is that you are emotionally just much better at handling um, swimming with your demons. Um, it's like that quote that goes either way. Um, my demons tried to drown me, but they didn't know that I could swim. Or uh, it goes the opposite way. It says something like um, that, the demons do know how to swim, you know? Um, there needs to be a change in the self limiting beliefs that keeps this person tied down, sidetracked, delayed, really captive to their own mind, to their own limiting belief systems. And right here. This is what makes you beautiful. I mean, they're able to bond with you so easily. You're very sensual. You confide in them even though it's hard for them to reciprocate. You know, they are very much a free spirited risk taker. Adventure is definitely something they crave. Crave coming out here. Um, but this is, I mean, the possibilities with you are endless in their mind until they think of what's holding them back and they let that distract them and trap them. And they would rather than change, they would rather sit in that uncomfortable, horrible, just stuck feeling because it's familiar. It's it's comfortable even though it's not comfortable. Bridge over troubled water, anyone? Could be some messages in those lyrics. They think about all these possibilities, but it's not making it past, you know, just thinking. And I'm actually that Licky Lie song. I'm always gonna see Bella sitting in her chair with the camera just panning around her, and it's like, what does it say? It's like September, October, November, and she's just sitting there as everything, all this, the season passes, um, and there's a possibility that your person might show up, or they might just stay disappeared. But here's the thing. They're It's like their body is working against them. They feel this intimacy, but they are definitely not responding to it as you would, right? They are responding to it with irrational fears. And there's this deep love and unity and connection, devoted, attached, crave, bonding, sensual. I mean, this is amazing energy. It's absolutely beautiful energy. And they can see this. They can see it as a possibility. But they also are trapped in that chair like Bella, just sitting, waiting, stuck, wanting to hope, but really just drowning inside their mind. And all they want to do is be close to you. Oh, now I'm hearing that song. I just want to be close to you. Do all the things you want me to. It's a beautiful energy, though. So let's see what the tarot says. Look, I can't even look at you right now. That's that Hierophant energy for me. With a little bit of um, Five of Pentacles, that leaving you out in the cold. Pile 3. What do they wish they could come clean about? Oop! You are wrong. I feel like this is about how you see them. Because your person sees you as this beautiful, loving energy, this bond between you. And they feel like you see them as a red flag. You know, at this point, they're not giving you what you need to reassure you that this is even, like, you feel like you're delusional the way this person acts. And this is what they really wish deep down that they could come clean about, is that you're wrong, because they feel like this, and they could confide in you and talk about it and relieve some of those fears. Talk about some of those risks. Just have somebody beautiful in your life and treat them as such. Things are going to get messy. Things are going to get messy. Okay. But they don't like how you see them. They see themselves through your eyes, but in their own mind's eye, if that makes sense. They already have these self-limiting beliefs, these irrational fears, these insecurities that they feel. And then they try to see themselves through what they perceive you to see them as, if that makes sense. And even though you want to see this and you want to hope for this, you don't, there's no communication. And if only they could come clean. There could be a lot of hurt that's avoided, and a lot of love that could be shared. With this, possibilities are endless. With this, it's shutting everything down. And with no communication, this is where it's going to stay. Oh my goodness, look at that. So this came out in pile 2. You might have messages there. The song that comes through is Creep. It's a Radiohead song, but there's a gentleman, Frank, that Uh, he does acoustic renditions of songs, and he does this, and he's very popular. And I've shared this video before, but it's the best way I can describe what I feel when I see this card, which is the world, right? It's endgame. You are endgame, but you are starting to feel the way this song makes me feel. And you feel like a creep. Like you just want them to know how special they are. This gives me sun energy, and I mean, it's very much um, they know that if they could just take the risk of showing themselves, it could be such a special adventure for the both of you. Even if it didn't last, why would you choose your fear over your love? And there's so many beautiful possibilities that could come from this. And all they just want to be stoic, you know, tied down to a routine that is might not even be healthy. Um, it's just change is not something that they're comfortable with. So they're more comfortable staying trapped because it's something they know. They've been here, they understand how to keep doing this. This is what they don't know how to do. Pile 3. Please give me some time. I've never felt this way before. So this is that hermit energy, which can also be trying to guide themselves through that dark night of the soul. It's also Nine of Swords energy. It's like sleepless nights and just so much anxiety. Round and round. I'm too afraid to talk. Which is fine. Nobody is trying to force anything. But they're very sensitive. And you never really know how somebody who stays in their head and is oversensitive and overthinkers, you never know how they're going to really take something. I see 7 and 9, and that's 16. That's a tower moment. And it's back and forth between this knowing how special you are to them. And that's the secret with this high priestess energy, Pisces. And this one is a, you know, Magician energy, it's manifestation, it's a new beginning. 3, which it reduces to, is growth. If they don't take the risk to talk before it's too late, I think this is what they feel on the inside. They feel like they're terrified of losing you. They're too afraid to tell you to please give them time or to talk about compromise or just anything. It is okay to be this way, but I don't think they want you to see them like that, in that way. See, just like this, they're very concerned with how you view them because they view themselves not very well, you know? It's one of those people you could tell them anything and they won't believe it. They'd rather put themselves down on the inside, but they love you. It's the Ace of Cups. 17, that's star energy. That is a wish fulfilled, healing. Aquarius energy with that. Virgo with Hermit. 7 is the Chariot, it's Cancer energy. This love really does scare them. It keeps them from bringing that forward because it's, I mean, you feel it, but to them it's wrecking havoc on their nervous system. Let's get one more. I think so, yes. This is that wishy-washy back and forth energy. It's like you are a big yes, right? And they're just like, I think so. And there's all this gray area in between the two of you. But you're yin and yang. You make my heart full. That's 10 of Cups. That's the fairy tale. That's cat hair. It's a cycle. And I think they just keep cycling through. They know they love you, but they still want to delay, stay stuck, stay in their comfort zone. Oh boy. Nope. There's that red flag. I'm addicted to you. That's that devil energy. It also makes me think of the song Conflicted from Hailstorm. I'm conflicted. This addiction's got me twisted on you. I'm conflicted, contradictive, got. Contradictive. I'm yes, I'm no, I will, I won't. I'm conflicted and addicted. So come on and make up my mind. But they've got to get out of this energy before they've got to communicate. Capricorn energy also reduces to 6, which is the Lovers, which is Gemini energy, but it's a choice of the heart. They have to think and choose with their heart, and that is not something that comes easy to them. if at all. So let's see what messages we have. Okay. Pile 3. You inspire me. I wish I could share my good news with you. I think you do inspire them with your beauty. And not physically, but spiritually. You are a light in their life. There you go. I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. They are understanding that it's something that they have to move through if they want change. But that's on them. I miss being with you. You may have already taken your energy back or blocked this person. Maybe you're the one that's like, I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson, but I can't do this shit anymore. Where you were once inspired, you don't even feel like you can share things with them. Not because you're not trying to be honest or authentic. I think you've just given up in trying to inspire them or love on them or share things with them that because they don't have that time for you. And where they might be sorry and they might feel bad, and who knows, because they're certainly not telling you. This is something they wish they could come clean about, but it's not happening, is it? And that's on them. I wish we could go back. And I feel like that has to do with, changing. See all these wishes. You wish you could go back so they didn't do all the dumb shit that they did up to this point. But you can't change the past. You can only let it go. And talk about it. And, things aren't set in stone. You could have believed something 3 months ago that you don't believe anymore. And then 3 months from now, you could go back to believing again. There's nothing wrong with that. You are entitled to your feelings, to your ideas, to change your mind, to just follow your heart, wherever it takes you. And I mean, your heart could take you here this week, there next week, over here 3 weeks from now, and all the way back home. And week 4. And yeah, everybody, there's nothing wrong with that. There's no shame in that, but I feel like your person holds a lot of shame because they know they broke your heart. And yet you still keep coming back with your heart in your eyes. Even you wish you could go back and change things that you know better now, that you have done the work. It's time for your person to do the same. if they want to change. I am recovering, so that's good. They are getting their baby steps. Just like, what about Bob? If you know, you know. Baby steps. And that's what's happening right now. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay. It was my fault, but I blamed you. Mhm. I wish I had treated you better, and it's time for me to heal now. So there's that healing energy again. Oh, that's coming off there. Okay. So, yeah, they're coming into the awakening stage where they are wishing they could go back and change what they said, what they did, what they need to heal and understand that nothing will change without communication. I am not over you, and they won't be. The only difference is you won't know it because you'll be living your best life, or you'll be sitting there pining away for somebody that hasn't had enough consideration to include you in any of this. But you can't heal somebody, they can only heal themselves. And you need to take that love and put that in your own cup. And treat yourself to something that you love, and, nourish yourself, ground yourself, keep evolving, and always follow your heart. And if you want to continue to hold a safe space for this person while they heal and hope for the best, that is also a beautiful thing. And hopefully your person realizes how lucky they are to have you. Let's get some White Rose guidance. I feel so much beauty, harmony, sweetness, and shelter between us. What makes up your beauty? This is what makes up your beauty to them. I'm hearing Shelter by Sleep Token. Might be a message in the lyrics. Can you handle all my scars? This is something that holds them back. Because, they have a lot of them. And you make them want to believe that you can literally just it's like you just want to kiss every single scar. And tell them it doesn't matter. You just want to kiss it and make it better, you know? I am taking my time. We have all the time in the world. But that is not always true. You alright? I don't know if you heard that, but Lily is having a bad dream. Could be nightmares over this. You might be the one having nightmares over this. We are not. We all don't have all the time in the world. I myself lost 2 sisters within 3 months' time. I can tell you. If you have something to say to somebody, you need to say it. Because there is not all the time in the world. Things aren't always as they seem. And you feel that, but you need to know. Like, from their lips to your ears, you need to know. You are my rose. You're the only person in the world who really scares me. And they wish they could come clean about that. Everything you've ever said to me, I've taken to heart. And all you want is that acknowledgement, something to tell you you're not in this alone. Facing my reflection is more than I can handle. And you mirror them to them, the things that scare them, which is why they stay stuck. And if they can't face these demons and make friends with them, then there's no hope for the connection. Pile 3. You will be in my heart until death and beyond. They know they're never going to get over you. But still, I wasn't looking for this. I don't know how to deal with this. I want to follow you through all time and all universes. They understand that this bond is sacred. It's magical. I'm hearing across the universe. My entire being and body is attracted to you. Yeah. I remember you. Well, do they? Because you don't feel that way. They may even downplay anything, any memories, or soul remembers, though. Okay, so I'm gonna get some of my little spicy giggle messages because we need something right now. To have you in my bed, breathing on me, hair in my mouth, I count that as something of a miracle. I yearn to unleash the wild side of you, to revel in the untamed passion that lies dormant within. I'm so in love. Every time I look at you, my soul gets dizzy. You are my muse. Because of you, I will paint my best painting, write my best novel, recite my best poetry. You are divine. Came out in pile 2. Let's get a couple more. Pile 3. My mind, body, and soul aches for you. I only know one thing. I am not done loving you. If I had to choose between loving you and breathing, I would use my last breath to tell you how much I love you. I have been bare, but never naked, like I am with you. You see every bit of me, every unlovable, ugly part I've hidden away for years, and you want the real me anyway. I'm sorry, pile 3. I want you to tell me exactly what you want and how you want it. You just want clarity. If this is how they feel, you want to hear it. Okay. Gonna get some song cards for you. Sorry, you have to listen to me be all emotional. This one's tearing me up, guys. Pile 3. Thank you. Bet you wish you had me back by Hailstorm. Oh boy, My Redemption by Hailstorm. Separate Ways. The Lizzie Hale and Daughtry version. Or Journey. But yeah. You Call Me a Bitch Like It's a Bad Thing by Hailstorm. Yeah. Oh boy. Let's see what's in this half of the deck. My twin pane deck. Pile 3. Pile 3. Ooh. Yes, private parts. Yeah. So this is a duet by Hailstorm, and I don't know the guy's name, um, but she's saying, show me your private, not like your, but I mean, like, I don't know. But as far as like your private parts, like what's inside of you, like please, she says, what could be so bad that you would leave me hanging on? And he says, I don't know. I just, oh, I can't. You might want to look the lyrics up to that. Bombshell by Hailstorm. It's a good one to sing at the top of your lungs. What's under here? I need something to cheer me up. Send a picture of yourself to me. You choose of what? Okay. And on the bottom, we have Missing Limbs by Sleep Token. Oh gosh, this reading, guys, my goodness. Whoops, are you okay? Bright Side by Hailstorm. Conflicted. Wasn't I singing this earlier? Yeah, right? This is the one where it's set, yeah, because we saw uh the tarot card came out addicted to you, and this is the song. Oh, there's another one. Great. Give by Sleep Token. And It's Not You. Hailstorm. Okay, so now I'm going to get into your charms and initials. Scorpio, House 10, and Mercury. Yes. Pile 3. All right, so let's do the numbers first. Okay, we have 0, 3, 3, 7, 5, 4. So we have 333, 6, 9, or 6 or not 69. So we have 666 or 999. We have an 8 and a 4. As far as letters, let's just put those here. We have S, another S, F, N, that's an O. Nope. Remember we saw that card, that red flag card. T, K, Y. Thank you. P, U. P, U. We're up. We have J, W, or M, G O and a Q. So got that. All right, that's all of them. You have a message token. I mentioned my sisters earlier. This is what the token that makes me think of them. A sister is someone to dream, cry, sing, and laugh with. And it has these two hearts that are growing together. And I'm always hearing endless love, two hearts that beat as one. We have a stocking. So Christmas might be significant. What is that? Okay, this makes me think of Coco, the Disney movie. So, um, musical connection, or this movie might be significant. We have this is a castle with. Okay, I see what it is. It's a sand castle. You see, there's a little um, shovel, and it's like that's how fragile the situation is. It's like you keep trying to build this foundation, and the water just keeps coming up and washing it away. Boy, we have your Cinderella coach, Disney princess. Disney might be significant. We have a bee. Is that a bee or a moth? Huh. Could be a moth. Spiritual. It's like shining a light in that darkness. Come on. Oh my goodness, come on. Ah, come on. Struggle. So we have one wing. So pile two, um, it was, I had channeled a song, I'm Not an Angel. She says, I don't have wings, so flying with me won't be easy. But then later, I pulled cards and the song card came out. So that's what this kind of reminds me of, like just one wing. So I can't fly. But we have a leaf. So you might need to get out and get some grounding going on out in nature. We have music symbol, music notes. So again, could be a musical connection there. We have a purple seahorse. Seahorses give me soulmate energy and also single dad energy because they carry the young. We have a heart, or no, a heart. I'm going to tell you why I said that. We have an arrow here, and as soon as I looked at it, I heard shot through the heart, and you're too late. You give love a bad name. Yeah, so there might be messages in those lyrics. I'm not sure what this is, but I'm gonna tell you what I see when I look at it. It looks like a little rain cloud, like a little fat, fluffy cloud. Um, or even a teddy bear. It just looks like something you would snuggle, or maybe with this third chakra, um, or sorry, the third eye chakra energy with that color purple is, that's the when they snuggle up at night and they go to sleep, they think of you. And it's the same colors as seahorse. So maybe they think of having a family with you. We have this, which is toxicity for me. Or it could be death and transformation. Take it how it resonates. And that is it. Pile 3. I'm so glad we made it. Look how far we've come, my baby. All right, sorry. I'm definitely happy that we have concluded this ocean of tears that we've been swimming through here. But I digress. If you are still here, leave me a toxic symbol, like a little, or a skeleton, with the little bones, the little skull and crossbones. You can leave a wing, because they do have an emoji with just one wing there. Or you can leave a leaf, a little leaf emoji. So, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you guys so much. I am sending you so much love, warm soul hugs, and just know that you are beautiful and you deserve the love that you give. And there's nothing wrong with the way that you love. Okay? Thank you. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.
Mimiano Beach.